I feel like somebody has entered my body unlawfully and stolen my inner being. Hi, I'm Steve from 1233D. Today we are going to discuss a little flaw we found with the Spark i7. Now, we have done an unboxing and first thoughts review on this machine, and we will be doing a revisit on our long-term review. In the interim, Chris identified a major flaw. I say major, it's not major. We fixed it. And Creality, if you want to commission us for R&D work, we are open to negotiations, so please feel free to reach out. We will help you succeed moving forward. We shall dive in. So, we have a selection of PTFE tubes, and we also have cable. Now, what he found is when the extruder moves to one extremity to the other, there are instances where said cables become wrapped around the gantry, and then the printer basically tries to commit suicide. It doesn't know that the wire is obviously trapped around the overhead gantry, but this is what happens. Chris went away and designed in CAD. Yeah, you heard it right. A man that can use a camera can also use CAD. Designed a very, very nice little clip. I can't give Chris full credit for it because he will have taken inspiration from other machines where the clip is provided. Really, really simple. We have a hole in the middle, which is for the actual cable. So that will clip over. And then we have some more little clips where we can then neatly arrange our PTFE tubing, keeping them all together, thus alleviating the problem of everything becoming wrapped behind. So obviously we've just printed one out to give a demonstration. If you were to print 5 of these out and place them all the way down the cable line, that would make everything a lot neater and would hopefully remedy the problem where one wire gets trapped behind and then causes the machine to fail, basically, because you are restricting the extruder movement. Worst case scenario, you're going to really damage something. We will leave links to the clip that we've designed for this machine in the description, so you will be able to download it and print it from printables should you wish to. Very, very quick and easy, little simple job. It serves a purpose, it remedies a problem, and we just wanted to make you guys aware. We have printed this part out in PETG. Did print the prototype one out in PLA. PLA is very, very rigid, as you know, so when you are actually trying to get the clip over the PTFE tubes or the actual cable, there is a chance of breaking or snapping it. So print it out in PETG or other flexible-ish type materials, not TPU, that will be too flexible. PETG, ABS, ASA, absolutely fine. If you haven't got an enclosed printer, PETG all the way. That is more than enough for this application. And if you haven't done already, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share, because like I said, we will be doing a long-term review on this machine. Up to now, we're quite happy with the results that the machine produces, and I do like the way that they have remodeled the CFS unit. It does look a lot more up to date and a little bit more unique, stand out from the crowd over competitors' CFS AMS style units. So that is it from me on this one. Bye bye for now. I will see you on the next one.